pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Tower City for tonight's Region 1 matchup. Thank you for tuning in for this Region 1 matchup here between the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and the Raiders of Maple River. Alex Hoffman here calling the action on Your Live Event and YourLiveEvent.com. And on behalf of Your Live Event, we welcome you to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Tonight, the Raider Dome is hosting the Warbirds for both of these teams' final regular season match. These two teams have met twice in this season already, both in weekend tournaments. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood has been victorious in both matches with a 2-1 set win on September 16th and a 2-0 set win on September 30th. Maple River looks to get some revenge on the Warbirds tonight in the Raider Dome, where postseason seedings are on the line, not just here, but across the region. We'll go over that and more when we return to the Irie Insurance pregame show after these messages from our sponsors.
Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Fans, welcome back here to Tower City tonight for the final regular season match for both these teams here on October 30th. Warbirds coming to town with quite a lot of steam behind them. They are now 27-4 overall and 9-1 in the region. Head coach Tanner Carlson spoke to me before the game and said, even though this game doesn't impact win or loss their seedings for the tournament coming up next week, he still wants his girls to come out with the mentality that every kill matters here in these sets tonight against the Raiders. When asking him, what's been getting him through this very successful season up to this point, Coach Carlson really said leaning on his senior leadership has been important throughout this year. These girls, there's 4 seniors for the Warbirds this year, looking at Kira Johnson, Maria Jurdy, Carolyn Pitts, and McKenna Vosberg. Looking at some of the individual players here, just not only mentioned there, but we're also looking at people that don't sub out very often for him, like Summer Steinhaus, the junior, as well as Jackie Gockler, an outside hitter, also a junior. These two will stay in the rotation most of the night for Carlson and his Warbirds. Some other notes here. Emerson Johnson this year surpassed the 1,000 assists for her career, and she's a junior, so she will continue to add on to that, not just this year, but into next year in her senior year as well. Carolyn Pitts is someone to be reckoned with for the Warbirds. She's their leading blocker, and she's got over 1,000 kills this year, looking to add on to that as well as we wrap up the season here and go into postseason mode. For Wyndmere-Lidgerwood's history, they've had no state titles. They do have one state appearance back in 2009 with a 5th place finish. It was their first year of the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood co-op. Currently, they're on a 19-match win streak, and that does include recent regional wins over Hankinson, Kindred, Sargent County, and Tri-State. They did make it to the regional semifinals last year before being eliminated by Northern Cass, who eventually went on to win state. Switching over to the other side of the court here, the Maple River Raiders sitting right now 14-15 overall on the year, and they're actually at 500, sitting at 5-5 in Region 1 play. Head coach Craig Poole, he had one mission and one mission only tonight, and that is to contain Carolyn Pitts. He said she will go up and block on her own, which is going to be tough enough for these Raider hitters. So trying to adjust the swings tonight for your front row is going to be crucial for these Raiders. He's going to hope to hit her, or hope those girls do hit around them, or hit around her specifically, to try to keep her off balance as well. He's looking to change up his rotation tonight, starting someone a little bit there that hasn't been starting typically in there, and trying to get his bigs, including Stella Satram and Addison Hanning, as many swings as they could get. For Maple River right now, this is their 3rd year in the co-op between Maple Valley and Hope and Page for volleyball, as well as girls basketball and boys basketball. They're actually just they just finished up their 2nd co-op season with football for the Raiders. In terms of state appearances, Finley Sharon Hope Page made the state tournament back in 2015. The Raiders right now in their last 4 matches were 1-3. They got swept at Northern Cass. They won in 4 against Hillsborough Central Valley in that Region 1 versus Region 2 battle. Got swept down in Hankinson, swept at Oak Grove here at Tower City, and then last Thursday beating Richland in 3 sets in that non-region counter. We'll take a quick break here, and when we come back, we will look at seedings for the Region 1 tournament that starts with those play-in games on Friday and shift into Monday. We'll also look at starting lineups for both teams here. So join us back here quickly on the Irie pregame, or the Irie Insurance pregame.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota-Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Located on the beautiful Goose River in Hillsboro, the Goose River Golf Club offers both recreational and experienced golfers a great round. It's a 9-hole course open to the public, located right off exit 104 on I-29. The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro offers annual memberships for singles and families, also college memberships, first-time memberships, and outside 30-mile radius of Hillsboro membership available as well. Men's Day is Wednesday, Ladies' Day is Tuesday. You can learn more about getting on the Goose River Golf Club, GooseRiverGolfClub.com.
Fans, welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show here at Tower City. Before we get to our contest of the night, final contest of the regular season here for both the Raiders and the Warbirds, we want to look at here now the standings in Region 1. So once again, thank you for joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. The standings are anything but set right now across Region 1. We do have some locked in, but a lot of them vying for spots here as they look into those play-in games. The top 4 seeds are locked in, so 4 teams already know they will not be playing on Friday night in those play-in games. Top 4 seeds all getting byes. Northern Cass, who swept the entire region this year going 10-0, before, or up to this point at least, are going to be the number 1 seed for Region 1. The number 2 seed is here tonight with Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Their only loss this year in the region coming to Northern Cass in 3 sets. The number 3 seed we saw here in Tower City last week is Oak Grove. Their only losses up to this point right now have been Northern Cass and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, so the 2 teams in front of them are their only losses. And the 4th team that will get the bye will be Sargent County, with only losses coming to the top 3 teams above them, Oak Grove, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, and Northern Cass. And after those top 4, anybody can move around a little bit. We got right now Hankinson sitting at the 5 spot. We got Castleton and Maple River both fighting for that 6th spot right now. We got Lisbon and Kindred kind of down in that 8-9 spot right as we speak. And we have Tri-State and Enderlin battling for the 10-11 right now. And actually those 2 teams are playing each other tonight. The winner will get the 10 seed out of that competition. Richland will round it off with the 12 seed. And they will face the number 5 seed in the play-in game come Friday night at the higher seed. So it's pretty simple tonight. Win and you up your chances in terms of those seeds that are not locked in. Central Cass could get a number 5 seed, theoretically, right now with wins over Richland, and if Northern Cass beats Hankinson tonight. Hankinson could clinch the 5 seed if they win over Northern Cass, and Richland beats Central Cass. Maple River could even clinch the 6th seed tonight with a win here against Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, and they'd also need little help from the Colts of Richland to beat Central Cass. So a loss here tonight by Maple River would lock them in at the 7th seed no matter what. A win, things get a little interesting from there on out. So if the Raiders lose here tonight, they would be looking at who do they play between Tri-State and Enderlin, 2 teams that they have defeated earlier in the year in region play. Once we get out of those play-in games that are being hosted by the higher seeds on Friday, we shift all the quarterfinal action to Lisbon on Monday, November 6th. So after tonight, we'll know where everyone's going. We know who's getting byes already. Now we're just waiting to see where these buses travel throughout Region 1 here. So it's been Parents' Night and Senior Night here at Maple River. Always an emotional time for the student athletes and their respective parents. But when we come back, we'll look at starting lineups and we'll see the first serve. Thank you again for joining us through the Irie Insurance pregame show. Now from a message from our sponsors.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance. We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
Fans, welcome back here to Tower City, and thanks for joining us here in the Raider Dome tonight for this final Region 1 contest of the regular season between the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and the Raiders of Maple River. Kind of broke it down a little bit on the pregame show here, sponsored by Irie Insurance. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood doesn't have anything to play for in terms of seeding, but Maple River does. Maple River could go as high as a 6 seed tonight with a win, or with a loss, we'll fall to that 7 seed. We'll still host on Friday, and that would be hosting the winner of the Tri-State Enderlin game that is going on tonight in Enderlin. So a lot to play for down in Enderlin as well between the Eagles and the Tri-State Tigers. So starting lineups here for both teams. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard and Tanner Carlson's Warbirds. A 5'5" senior, Kira Johnson. The middle hitter, 5'11" junior, Maria Jurdy. Outside hitter, 5'3" junior, Jackie Gockler. A 5'10" junior setting tonight, Emerson Johnson. A 6'4" senior middle hitter tonight, Carolyn Pitts. 5'7" junior, opposite tonight, Summer Steinhaus. And a senior 5'11" outside hitter, McKenna Vosberg. For the home team on the scoreboard tonight, head coach Craig Poole sends out senior libero 5'3", Kiana Leerud. A 5'5" sophomore setting tonight, Hallie Bisset. 5'10 junior setting tonight as well, Brielle Kaloran. 5'9 junior, middle hitter tonight, Morgan Wilm. One of the outside hitters tonight, a junior, 6'1", Addison Hadding. Starting tonight also a senior outside hitter, 5'8", Jada Von Bank. And the other middle hitter for the Raiders tonight, 6'3 junior, Stella Satram. So as we prepare tonight for the first serve, once again, here's what's on the line. For the Warbirds, it's just momentum tonight. Keep it rolling into postseason play. No team likes to go into postseason play with their final game of the regular season being a loss, and that's what Coach Carlson said. Nothing's officially on the line, but mentally on the line. You just want to keep this train on the tracks, and that's what he's looking for tonight out of his girls. For the Raiders, win, you move up a seed possibly, depending on the outcome of Central Cass and Richland tonight. Lose, you're locked in at the 7 seed, and you're taking on either Tri-State or Enderlin here at the Raider Dome. Officials for tonight's game are Mary Jo Grover and Nancy Paintner, repping the bright blue jerseys tonight for our officials. Warbirds in the black with that patented Wyndmere-Lidgerwood gold lettering and numbering. Raiders back in their white jerseys tonight with blue stripes down the side after repping the pink jerseys for October for most of the month. And even the refs still, as it's October 30th today, are repping those pink whistles. Feels like postseason already. It was snowing out this afternoon here in Tower City. We also had the pep band playing behind us. I felt like Rocky Balboa at the Philadelphia Museum of Arts climbing up those stairs. He probably did a little more athletically than I would, but Gonna Fly now blaring behind you is always a fun thing to see at these high school games. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood won the toss, and they will serve first here tonight. So let's wrap up the regular season here from Tower City. Region 1, battle between the Warbirds and the Raiders, and we're off. Serving for the Warbirds is Gockler, as Leerud has to pass it over, a free ball. And no surprise here, they're trying to set up Pitts right away. Good swing. And we had a net violation there. Stella Satram was in the net, and that gives the Warbirds the first point. Going to see a lot of passes to Carolyn Pitts tonight, and they're not even going to try to hide it. Dig out here by Hannig as Brielle swings. Warbirds send it over to their outside hitter, Maria Jurdy, getting the kill there, and a quick 2-0 lead on our City of Hope scoreboard here in Tower City. Gockler lining up the serve here. Goes a little bit deeper. Leerud pushing it up. Bisa with the pass to Brielle. Tipped at the net. Pitt's going to go for the swing again. This time, Stella Satram is there for the block. And the Raiders get the point. And the side out now 2-1. Warbirds lead. So first block of the night for either team there, coming to Stella Satram. Lauren's pass is pushed into the Maple River faithful, the student section there, and that'll go for a point for Maple River. Kaloran, number 6 here, a junior for Maple River. Been one of their more consistent setters over the last couple of years. They're setting up Pitts here, this time out of the outside spot, and she goes cross court and gets the kill right in front of us to get the side out and the kill. First side out for Pitts. But as we said before the game here, you can't have 1,000 kills on the year if you're Pitts without Emerson Johnson getting over 1,000 assists throughout their career. So kind of that 1-2 tango there. The serve goes to Leerud, Brielle, Kaloran trying to get it over, or trying to get it to Satram, who pushes it over. They're setting up Pitts again, just tips it down where no one's at. And a 4-2 lead. Pitts' second kill. This one less aggressive than the first one, but smart volleyball there, knowing there was a wide open gap in that side. Von Bank gets this. And Aaron pass there by Kaloran, pushes it out of bounds. 5-2 on our City of Hope scoreboard. And a quick timeout here coming from the Warbirds as our City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 5, Maple River 2. As we're set to come out of the timeout here, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood taking that timeout. Coach wanted to just take a look at the libero real quick, getting a little tape around the thigh area there for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, getting Kira Johnson ready to get back into the game here. So an early timeout, not usually what you see from a team up by 3, but Carlson wanted to make sure that his libero is good to go here for the remainder of this set. As Coach Poole mentioned before this game, when I talked to him, keeping Pitts on, off her game is very, very difficult to do, and she's already shown that here with a couple kills tonight. Serve comes to Leroux, over to Kaloran on the push. Satcham trying to push it over. Now Kaloran tries to push it over. Dug out there by Johnson. Swing there, dug out nicely by the Raiders, and Von Banks going to push it towards the middle. Libero there again with Johnson. They're just going to try to dump it over. Hyam tips it up into the air, and now Satcham will take a swing as dug out by Gockler. And another tip there. Satcham was there. We got height on height going on here in the middle of the net. And a quick push to the back of the corner of the court. Johnson can't get to it, puts her body on the line, but point goes to Maple River. And an important side out there for Maple River. You don't want these Warbirds to go on too long of a run. That's how they'll bury you. So keeping those runs, 2 to 3 points, keeps Maple River in this one. Steinke here, the senior, puts up a serve, and this one's going to be out of bounds, and we'll give her an ace for that one. Steinke into the game to play a little back row and showing why as she serves here. First ace of the night for the Raiders. Second serve, though, does go a little bit low into the net. And our City of Hope scoreboard now reads 6-4, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Serving here for the Warbirds is Emerson Johnson, the junior. They're trying to set up Hadding now for the Raiders. Dug out again by Kira Johnson, trying to set up Pitts, and nothing the Raiders can do about that. Third kill already of the set for Carolyn Pitts. You could have 2 blockers there. Heck, you could have 3 blockers there. She still might get it through. Great swing there by Pitts. Leroux takes this serve, gets it to Steinke. They're trying to set up Hanning. She's going to kind of roll it over there now. Dug out by the back row. And just a quick little tip there by the Warbirds. They're going to set up the right side this time. Tipped at the net there by Satcham, but the Raiders can't do anything with it. Point goes to the Warbirds. Coach Poole is probably happy about what he's seeing out of his talls right now, out of Hannig and out of Satcham. They are keeping those hitters at bay for the most part from Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. This serve goes a little bit deep here. First service error for the Warbirds, and that gets a point now to Maple River, bringing up Leroux to serve for the Raiders. One of the senior leaders here for Coach Poole brings up a shorter serve, and Warbirds are going to try to get Vosberg into play there, and it works as she gets the point on the attempted block, but goes out of bounds for Maple River. Pitts now will serve for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Right down the middle, nice low serve there, dug out by Steinke. Pass by Leroux as Hyam pushes it over. Johnson on the dig here, on the free ball dig, and they're going to give a swing to the Warbirds, quickly blocked by Maple River. Now this time they had 3 blockers there, but the old changeup just put it right over top of all 3 blockers. Not much you can do about it there when all 3 of your front row are there to try to get that block. 10-5 now on our City of Hope scoreboard as Pitts goes for a serve here. Steinke tries to get that one, but not able to. Tough to rotate the shoulders there for Steinke on that. A lot of mustard behind Pitts' serves here. 2 in a row right down the middle. Steinke's probably betting this one will come to her as well. First ace for for Pitts tonight. As the Raiders will have to do a free ball here. Just barely gets it over. Took the Warbirds by surprise a little bit. Kaloran here on the dig. Leroy looking to set it up to Hanning, who has a nice swing and falls down. Johnson was there, but just a half second too late. Side out, and the point goes to Maple River. Sophomore Hallie Bisset subbing in to play a little back row and serve here for the Raiders. One of two sophomores we might see tonight by Coach Poole's squad. As the libero here, Johnson pushes it to the back. Bisset tips it up. Leroy there trying to set up Kaloran on the right side. Nice swing. Dug out again by Johnson. And this time it is Gockler coming in for the swing, but goes a little bit long. Looking for a tip here was Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. They are not going to get the call. And it's 11-7, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And this serve off kind of the right half of the hand there by Bisset and floats out of bounds, giving a side out now to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. 12-7, Wyndmere leads here in the first set. Steinke has to go low for that one. Now dug out of the net nicely there by Bisset, trying to get a set, but it's hard to do. So they're going to give Gockler a swing. That one was blocked at the net by Wilm. Free ball going up. Leroy wasn't sure if it was going to be inbounds or not, so she takes it, trying to push Hanning across. A couple tips at the net there. Bisset going to set it up back now to Kaloran, who tries a little dunk there. But the net had other ideas. 13-7, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. We'll see if McKenna Vosberg, the senior for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, can go on a little bit of a serving run here. Try to extend their lead in this first set. Leroy goes down and gets that one. Bisset looking for the set. Wilm is there, great swing, but into the Maple River student section it goes. 14-7. Warbirds lead right now over the Raiders. Right now, Maple River's getting their sets up, or they're getting their offense going, just can't get the swings down here yet. Hanning has to go down and get that one set by Bisset, tipped over by Wilm, and a free ball here by the Warbirds. Jurdy getting that one out of harm's way. They're going to set up Hanning now. That one, kind of the old spin-a-rooney down the line, and that falls for a kill for Hanning, her first of the night. Getting an important side out, and she'll try to do the old 1-2 punch here. Get a kill, maybe get an ace. Hanning, the junior, for Maple River, coming in at 6'1". And Leroy puts up a pass to Von Bank. Swing, doesn't get it over. Point goes to the Warbirds. Subbing in here for Maple River is the other sophomore we mentioned, Lila Richmond. 5'5", looking to be a defensive specialist here for Coach Poole. Served by the Warbirds, comes up short. And a side out for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Got a little moisture on the court here on my far end. So Kira Johnson, the libero, is going to clean that up for Carlson and the Warbirds. So from one Richmond to the other, senior Iris Richmond comes in to serve here. Setting up the middle now is the Warbirds. Maria Jurdy taking the swing there, but goes a little bit long. Point goes to the Raiders. See if Richmond can go on a little bit of a run here for Maple River. Sends this one over, a little bit more shallow than the first one. Setting up here to the outside is the Warbirds, and Jackie Gockler gets a good swing. Blocks were there, but it still falls. Point goes to the Warbirds. Morgan Wilm coming back in, and then quickly subbing back out as Kiana Leroy, the senior, joins the back row again for the Raiders. Warbirds looking to serve, maybe go on a little run here as Gockler puts one up towards the middle. Richmond's got it. Bisset has to do a lot with it there, but they're going to call that a lift on the sophomore Hallie Bisset. 17-10 on your City of Hope scoreboard. Gockler looking to serve here. Sends it over to the right side here. Leroy takes care of it. Satcham with the first swing in a while for her. She moves over to the middle, and now number 2, Jurdy looking to get the kill. Kaloran goes with a good top spin swing there. Little tip by Pitts. Bisset looking to set up now. Von Bank getting another shot at it, but to no avail. A quick little dump there by Pitts. B-set over to Kaloran on the right side, takes a swing at it. Warbirds now setting up Pitts, and down for the kill. Her fourth of the evening, and it's 18-10 Warbirds. Coach Poole giving some instruction to his team. Right now sitting with 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and 2 sophomores on defense, which quickly shifts to offense here. Satcham tries to swing in the middle, but the net meets her. 19-10, and a timeout here by Maple River. So your City of Hope scoreboard reads from Tower City here in the Raider Dome. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 19, Maple River 10. We'll be back in just a minute.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
And welcome back to, welcome back to the Raider Dome here in the first set. As you can see on our City of Hope scoreboard, Wyndmere's up 19-10 over Maple River in this first set. City of Hope, work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search hopeнд.com. That's hopeнд.com. So timeout there by Poole. He's got 1 remaining here in the first set, as does Carlson. Had to take a quick timeout when it was 5-2 to get some bandaging done for one of his players. So both teams down to 1 timeout here as Gockler puts up the serve. Leerood's there in the back row. B-set looking to set up Kaloran on the right side. It is there, but it is blocked by the Warbirds. More specifically, blocked by Maria Jurdy, her first of the night in terms of blocks. And it's now 20-10, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Serve comes here from Gockler. Von Bank digs it out. Trying to set up Satcham now is B-set. Looking for a little push there, and they get it. The Warbirds do at least. Emerson Johnson with that sneaky little push across the net, and that's going to go for a kill for her first of the night. Gockler sets up another serve, goes to Von Bang. B-set here now to set. They're going to set up Satcham. And another block, this time by Carolyn Pitts, her first block of the night. And Coach Carlson said she will be there by herself a lot. Or Coach Poole actually said that she'll be there by herself, is getting through that block. That's going to be very difficult for Maple River. As the serve comes here to the Raiders, they're going to set up Von Bank this time on the outside. Her swing goes a little bit long, and it's now 23-10. Wyndmere in control here in the first set. Maple River trying to make some adjustments here on defense. This one comes long, but not long enough, as that one will fall as an ace. Ace for Gockler, her first of the night. And a 24-10 lead now for the Warbirds. Richmond will take the pass here. Leerood's going to set it up to Satcham again. She goes back corner. Dug out nicely there by Gockler. They're going to set up Pitts. She just looks to push it over by the near side, or the far side table. Satcham pushes it over for the Raiders. Back, and this one's going to be a souvenir for the Maple River fan base here as well. And a last-ditch side out for Maple River. Sydney Hyam checks in for Maple River, the 5'10 senior. Brielle Kaloran, the junior, is going to look to serve here. And this one falls on the line for the junior, her first ace of the night. And it's 24-12. Wyndmere still holding a commanding lead here. Kaloran sets up the serve as the Warbirds look to end it right here. As Pitts with the swing, but the block goes out of bounds for Maple River, and the first set goes to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. So our first set reads 25-12. We'll be back in a moment here with our second set of the contest of the evening.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Your home for the Region 1 and Region 2 volleyball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Gittleson will give it to Smeldon, to Haley Smeldon, and down for the kill.
From the quarterfinals on Monday, November 6th through the region title matches on Thursday, November the 9th.
Hansen back set. Here comes Satcham with the tip. Jensen with the cover. Rush sets up Josie for the kill.
Catch the Region 1 and Region 2 volleyball tournaments from Lisbon and Larimore on yourliveevent.com.
An update from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Now on the lot, 13x90 HP brand auger, all set up and it's on the lot, ready to go to your farm. New 33-foot Woolrich 657 DCR disc chisel with 3-bar harrow on the lot. New 29-foot Woolrich Chisel Pro. Ask for discounted pricing on new Woolrich tillage equipment. Don't forget the best discounts now on Amity beet equipment. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Welcome back to the Raider Dome here for this Region 1 contest between Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and Maple River. First set going to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood there, 25-12. And just looking at some of the stats here that I attempted to jot down at least, it was the Carolyn Pitts show, as we were kind of expecting, as both coaches kind of mentioned that she would be, kind of the epicenter tonight for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. She had 4 kills and an ace, actually 5 kills there at the end. So 5 kills and 1 ace. Another ace came from Jackie Gockler, who went on a pretty long run there. I didn't have it marked down how long of a run it went on, but basically got them that double-digit lead that Wyndmere-Lidgerwood took to the very end of that first set. Only 1 service error for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in that first set. Looking at the other side of the ball here, or the other side of the net, 2 aces there by Maple River, 1 by the senior Esther Steinke, and 1 by the junior Brielle Kaloran. Only 1 service error for each team as well in that first set. So serves were not a problem here for either team. But what can Maple River do at the net right now? You can't let Carolyn Pitts have her way right now as she did in that first set. You got to get blocks in front of her to try to disrupt that offense. In terms of the Raiders offensively right now, just trying to get a good clean pass to their swingers. They're looking to definitely set up Hanig, Brielle Kaloran, and Stella Satcham. And Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, Coach Carlson's probably saying, hey, if it ain't broke, we're not going to fix it. So as they check rotations here real quick, Maple River will get the serve here in the second set, trying to even things up here as Wyndmere-Lidgerwood did take that first set 25-12. Morgan Wilm, the junior, will serve. Dug out here by Johnson. That one's tight to the net, but set up to Pitts. She just kind of rolls it over for Maple River to take. Kaloran's there. Push right back to Kaloran. Satcham will get it over as basically a free ball. And Gockler's going to take a swing. That one goes a little bit long. Wyndmere looking for a tip, but they're not going to get that call. And the first point of the night, or the set, goes to Maple River. So just a little bit long on that, but the Wyndmere bench was looking for a tip call. This time Satcham's there to prevent any type of free ball coming over. Showing her height there. And a 2-0 lead for Maple River. Satcham, the 6'3 junior. Wilm puts it over now, and Pitts from the back row comes in and swings, but it goes a little bit long. And it'll be 3-0 Maple River. Didn't miss our camera tripod by much here, but it's still standing upright. Wilm serves now. As the Warbirds attempt to get Gockler back into it, that time she delivers with her first kill of the set, first kill of the night, and the side out brings the ball back over to the Warbirds. Here now down 3-1 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Gockler maybe going to do that 1-2 punch you mentioned earlier, get the kill, maybe get an ace here. But that one's going to go off the antenna. So first service error there for Gockler. And it's a philosophy we talk about all the time, is that first serve, do you want to just get it over and see what your defense can do with it, or do you want to be aggressive with it? I like the aggression there. You just won 25-12. You know, be aggressive against this team right now. See what you can do. But nonetheless, Kaloran here will serve for the Raiders, and that's going to be an ace for the junior. Her second ace of the evening. We'll see if she tries to mix it up here in terms of location, or if she goes right back to that spot. She does mix it up here a little bit, goes to the middle, a little bit deep. They're going to set up Pitts on the outside there. This time, nothing the Raiders can do about it. Pitts gets the kill, her sixth of the night, and it's 5-2. Maple River has the early lead here in the second set. And when it's set up like that for Pitts, she's not going to miss very often. Here's the serve dug out by the Raiders, and nothing they could do as that pass goes a little bit too deep into the net. Nothing Richmond could do to it, or for it. Point goes to the Warbirds here, and we'll see what the senior Kira Johnson could do. Maybe go on a little bit of run. This serve comes up nice and short again. They're going to try to set up Satcham. The swing works. Kind of that old change-up swing there. Didn't get all of it, but sometimes you don't want to get all of it, and she didn't there. So the side out brings up now the senior for Maple River, Esther Steinke. Had one ace in the first set. Goes right down the middle here, dug out nicely by Gockler. They're going to set up now Vosberg. And to the middle, trying to set up Pitts again. She tries to do that dunk this time that she did in the first set, but to no avail here. And Maple River now to a 7-3 lead. And that's the thing with Pitts. Sometimes you're expecting the big swing, but she'll like to just dump it over and see if she can get that quick kill there as well. As they go cross net there to try to get a little push. Kaloran pushes this one a little bit deep for Hyam, but she gets it over. Pass here to Pitts. This time is blocked by the junior Stella Satcham. Her second block of the night. Only Raider to have a block that I've recorded. She's got two now. And an 8-3 lead for Maple River. Steinke looking to continue this run here. Goes for a nice low serve. There's an ace for the senior. Her second ace of the evening. Coach Carlson wants a quick timeout. Try to get the server off her game. We'll take a short break as your City of Hope scoreboard reads Maple River 9, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 3.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we return here to the Raider Dome in set 2 of this Region 1 action between the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and the Raiders of Maple River. Set 2 going a bit differently than set 1 here as Maple River's jumped out to a 9-3 lead. First set ended with Wyndmere-Lidgerwood taking control and cruising to a 25-12 victory in that first set. Steinke sends one over. Back row deals with it. Gockler was back there. Pitts looking to get the kill, but just kind of tips it over. And nice play there by Johnson to get that pass up to the front. Pitts there again in the middle, just trying to get that dump. As they go over to Sydney Hyam, the senior goes a little bit long on that swing. Gets the side out and the point for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. So the timeout works effectively for Coach Carlson and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Serve here by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, and a attempted kill by Stella Satcham. Got a loud groan out of the fans. They wanted to see that one down, but to no avail. She goes a little bit long there, now 9-5. Serve comes to Leerud. They're going to set up Hannig on the outside. Nice dig there by Johnson again. They're going to set up Vosberg on the other side there. Just gets it around the antenna. And they're going to go back to Hannig. Dug out nicely there by Gockler. Quick push trying to get the Raiders to catch them sleeping maybe a little bit. Now they're going to set up the right side hitter there, which was Summer Steinhaus. But does not fall for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. That gets the point and the side out to Maple River. and brings up the senior now, the libero, 5'3", Kiana Lerud. Sends that to the back row where Gockler digs it out. Nice pass here to Pitts. She kind of takes that one off the right side of her hand, trying to go to that near line. And now they're going to set up Vosberg. Hyam was there with the attempted block. Lerud has to go over Kaloran to try to get that set, and she does. One-footed and everything. This time, Pitts is there to get the swing, her second kill. As Steinke can't handle that one in the back row. Side out and point goes to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. That brings up the senior Carolyn Pitts to serve now. Had one ace in the first set. She sends this one deep and a little too deep. Her first service error of the evening. And the point goes to the Raiders. Subbing in for Maple River is the sophomore, Hallie Bisset. Looking to play some defense and get a serve across here for the Raiders. As she serves to the back row where Johnson is there. Set comes over to the right side. A little bit too deep on the swing there by Gockler. And the point goes to the Raiders now, 12-6. So Wyndmere's getting the looks they want. They just can't finish with their kills right now. B-set goes to the back row. Johnson again, set here by Maple River. Nice dig out of there by B-set. Hanig doing a little bit of free ball in the front. And they're going to set up Gockler on the outside. She swings, but this one goes a little bit long. Point Raiders, 13-6 on the City of Hope scoreboard. So we'll see if the sophomore can keep this little run going. Serve comes over. This time she goes more to the right side where Gockler passes it. And it's going to be tight to the net. Looks like Steinhaus could get it over. Wilm takes a big swing at it from the middle, but the Warbirds are there. They just kind of free ball it over. B-set looking to set up Hanning on the outside. She's there for the kill. That's her second kill, first of this set for the junior, the 6'1" junior, Addison Hanning. Warbirds looking to get B-set out of this funk right now. Coach Carlson's going to do a little substitution here. Common thing we see by coaches to try to throw the server off just a little bit. Set's going towards the middle, just dumps it off instead of trying to go for a swing there, trying to mix it up a little bit. And another point here for the Raiders as that ball falls on Wyndmere's side, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood's side. Forgot to mention a substitution there that Carlson made was the freshman, Maya Kackman, her varsity debut tonight. And there's Kackman there, aforementioned. Goes for a swing, goes to the back row. Morgan Williams going to go there, but this one goes a little bit too far. Point and side out now for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. As you see in the back there, Maple Valley's athletic director, Nathan Hoots, passes it into the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood server, Vosberg. Maple River with the co-op has two athletic directors, one up in Hope Page and one here in Maple Valley. Cloran with the old changeup gets the kill. Her first of the night, first of the set and first of the night. Addison Hanning will now take the ball and hit the service line. Hanning with a low serve, dug out nicely there by Brenna Metcalf, the senior for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, one of four. And the Raider Dome strikes on that one with the low ceiling here. Ricochets off of one of the lights and then off one of the sprinkler pipes up there. And it's 17-7 on your City of Hope scoreboard. Hanning's serve goes to the back row, and now they're going to try to set up there, not Pitts this time, but Maria Jurdy, good swing, but Raiders can't do anything with it on their side. And Carlson, Coach Carlson now hoping to get his girls on a run here, much like Maple River just went on. Sophomore for Maple River, Lila Richmond checking in. Addison Hanning goes to the bench for a little bit. And Richmond will take that pass. Gets the set to B-set. Swing there by Richmond. Dug out by the Warbirds. A lot of contact at the net. And that's going to go against Maple River. I believe they're going to call that on Iris Richmond getting into the net. 17-9 on your City of Hope scoreboard here. Dug out there, the serve dug out by Lerud, trying to get Kaloran a swing. and doesn't get all that one as it falls into the net. Point for the Warbirds. Warbirds put it to the back row here. B-set looking to set up the middle this time. Kaloran's there, and again into the net for Brielle Kaloran. Kind of back-to-back errors there by the junior. And we see now Summer Steinhaus going on a little bit of a run from the service line, the junior. 5'7" junior. Leerud will take this serve, get it to B-set. Now Richmond's going to take her shot at it. And good effort there by Johnson, but that one goes into the stands. Richmond with the kill. Senior Iris Richmond with the kill, her first of the evening. And it's 18-11 Raiders. Morgan Wilm will take the serve here. A little bit short on that one. Into the net. Gets a quick side out for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And, you know, knowing volleyball, you just kind of worry if you're the Raiders that, you know, you don't want to give them too many unforced errors to the number 2 seed in the region, and that was one of them right there. And there's another one as Richmond cannot handle that serve. There's an ace for Wyndmere, specifically Gockler on that one. Jackie Gockler gets that ace, her second of the evening. And this time she goes to the other side of the court, but a little too short. And that service error will bring up the junior, Brielle Kaloran, for the Raiders. Mentioned unforced errors and saying that obviously Maple River doesn't want to give those easy points to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, but the same could be said about Wyndmere not wanting to give those to Maple River. Carolyn Pitts, nothing but hand on that one as she delivers a kill across the court, and that brings up a 19-14 score here on the City of Hope scoreboard. Raiders holding on to a 5-point lead. Served there by Johnson, dug out by Leerud, so we went libero to libero. And we got the ceiling coming into play again. This time works in favor for the Raiders as we have a couple substitutions coming in for Maple River. Senior Esther Steinke will come in to serve, and junior Addison Hanning will come to the front row. But before we see Steinke serve, we have a timeout by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Your City of Hope scoreboard reads Maple River 20, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 14. We'll be back after this.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back to Tower City here for Region 1 volleyball tonight between Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and Maple River. And for all my English fans out there, it wasn't a tale of two cities so far, but it's kind of been a tale of two sets. Set one, really Wyndmere-Lidgerwood could do anything they wanted, and it worked in that first set when they won 25-12. Here in set two, Maple River really has gotten the Warbirds kind of out of sync, out of rhythm on their offensive side, and the Raiders have taken advantage of that. As Steinke comes in to serve here for Maple River, dug out by Johnson, the libero, and they're going to have to do a back row hit to get it over. Kaloran's looking to set up Hannig, junior to junior. That's blocked, but goes out of bounds. And the kill for Hannig. Her third of the night. And we got a football score up on the board there, 21-14, Maple River leading, if you believe in those extra points. And an ace for the senior, Esther Steinke. Her third ace of the evening tonight. So she's getting those rallied up here as these sets go on. She goes back row here, dug out by Gockler. They're setting up to the middle where Pitts is there, and nothing the Raiders can do with that one as Pitts gets a good swing on it. Point and side out for Maple River. And by all counts right now, I have 9 kills for Carolyn Pitts, the senior. 5 in the first, 4 in the second for the Warbirds middle hitter. As the Raiders try to set up one of their taller ones there, Addison Hanning, but this swing goes into the net. And it's now 22-16. Wyndmere trying to creep back into this one. As they set up Satram here, Pitts quickly gobbles that one up, then swings and delivers her 10th kill of the evening. And that one was just almost set up on a platter for the senior from Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And Coach Poole wants to take a quick timeout here to talk to his team. Your City of Hope scoreboard reads Maple River 22, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 17.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Fans, welcome back to Tower City, where we are in the second set. Coach Poole just coming out of a timeout for his Raiders, a short timeout. They really just kind of wanted to walk things over quickly, not a lot to say, trying to get this server off her rhythm. As she gets it over now, as the Raiders trying to set up Satcham, she just kind of pushes it over. We're doing a little volley back and forth, a little bit of table tennis action by both teams there, and then a quick dump by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Hanning tries to push it over, but he might have got a little too close to the net, and she did. Refs all over that one there as Hanning tried to creep her way back away from the net, but to no avail. Point goes to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. As Emerson Johnson serves this one over again, Kaloran tries to just do that quick dump and try to catch him off guard. Pitts is there with a block by the Raiders on her swing. Back row, Steinke will take it. Kaloran trying to set up now to Hannig, and that one's off the antenna, which means out of bounds, and the point to Maple River. And I don't care who you are, if you see Satcham and Hannig going up at the same time as that set's coming over, look out. Fourth kill of the night by Hannig. She's really gotten into a groove here offensively in this second set for the Raiders. Leerud serves it over to the back row where Gockler will take it. Johnson passing it over to the outside there where Vosberg is to swing. Kaloran's going to just try to push to the back row where Johnson will take care of it. Pitts coming in for a swing, does the old dump trick, and it works again. Her 11th kill of the night. And a quick side out there for Maple River. Substitutions coming in here. The freshman for for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, Maya Kackman, coming back into play. A little front row for Coach Carlson and his Warbirds. Pitts to the service line, dug out there by Hannig, and that swing goes a little bit long by Hannig. Point goes to the Warbirds. And now they've brought it within 3, the closest they've been for a little while here in set 2. We'll see what they can do with it. Tension starting to get a little high on both sides here as the set continues. But that serve goes a little bit long by Pitts. She shakes her head and says, I want that one back. But nonetheless, it is 24-20 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Raiders lead, trying to get this second set. B-set sends it over for the Raiders. As they set up now the outside hitter, Gockler was blocked, and then they're going to send it over to Pitts from the back row, and she'll take a kill from anywhere. Little back row swing by Carolyn Pitts. Probably don't say that too often throughout the year, but there she was, and it's now 24-21. And Vosberg now takes the ball and goes to the service line for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Both fan bases getting into it right now. They know what's on the line here in this second set. Serve comes over, Hannig with the pass, sets to B-set. Willem with a swing and gets the kill. Her first of the night, and that will end set 2 here in Tower City. So our City of Hope scoreboard reads at the end of set 2, Maple River 25, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 21. We'll take a break and come back for the beginning of set 3 here from Tower City.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Welcome back to Tower City for set 3 of tonight's match between the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood and the Raiders of Maple River. Doing a little scoreboard watching here tonight. Northern Cass is leading Hankinson right now 2-0. They took the first set 25-20 and took the second set 25-22. That game is being played down in Hankinson. Haven't seen any other updates yet on the old Twitter machine, but Northern Cass, we just mentioned, is up 2-0 in Hankinson. Central Cass traveled down to Richland tonight to take on the Colts. That game has potential implications for tonight's match if the Raiders go on to win this one in terms of rankings. Kindred, the Vikings, are traveling to Fargo to take on Oak Grove tonight, the Grovers. Both those two teams, I believe, are all locked in for their rankings. Oak Grove will get a first-round bye with the 3rd seed. Lisbon is heading down to Sargent County for that match there. And one game that we've mentioned that has a lot of implications possibly on who comes or who goes where is the Tri-State at Enderlin match. The winner of that one will get the 10 seed in the Region 1 tournament. So the third set's off, and how about starting with an ace there for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood? That one just a kind of a floater of a serve, but it looked deep until it wasn't. First point of the match, or the set, goes to Gockler, Jackie Gockler, and the Warbirds. That's her 3rd ace of the night. And Satcham swings. Their Raiders are asking for a tip. They are not going to get the call there, though. And the point goes to the Warbirds. The Maple River faithful saying, I disagree, but we play on. Hanning puts up a pass. Satcham just tries to get it over, and Pitts is there for her 13th kill of the evening, first of the set. And not what Coach Poole wants to see to start the third set here, a 3-0 start by the Warbirds. Gockler continues to serve here. She goes to the right side. Iris Richmond goes down to get it, but she cannot quite get there. Second ace of the set, 4th of the night for the Warbirds, or not for the Warbirds, for Gockler. And it's 4-0 Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. So the junior continues to swing away here from the service line. And how about getting her 5th ace? And Coach Poole's going to have to use one of his timeouts here early on in set 3. Try to get Jackie Gockler off her rhythm. Your City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 5, Maple River 0.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we come back from the timeout of Coach Poole, your City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 5, Maple River 0. City of Hope, work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search hopend.com. That's hopend.com. Couldn't ask for a better start in the third set here if you are Tanner Carlson and the Warbirds, as your junior here, Jackie Gockler, getting into a rhythm. Coach Poole hoping to get her out of that with the timeout as the Raiders look to get a point here and a kill and a side out, and they get all of it as Brielle Kaloran, the junior, just tips it over. clipping that far sideline. Her first kill of the set, first kill of the night. And the junior sets up the serve here. Back row taken by the Warbirds. Setting up now Pitts in the middle. And nothing the Raiders can do with that one as Pitts gets all of it. 14th kill for the senior out of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Should mention the 6'4" senior. As Johnson takes this serve from the other corner, trying to mix it up here a little bit as Satcham sends this one deep and a little too deep. And Kira Johnson now trying to get into a little run for the Warbirds here from the service line. One of Carlson's seniors. Senior to senior there as Richmond takes it. Kaloran pushes it over. They're trying to set up Pitts in the middle again. She just tries to tip it over the junior Satcham. They go to the back row, the Raiders do, and get the push kill. And the side out. 7-2 on your City of Hope scoreboard as the senior Esther Steinke comes in to serve for the Raiders. She's been going on a couple good runs here, leading the team, leading the Raiders in, aces. She's got 3 so far, looking for her 4th. Doesn't get it here as the Warbirds try to set up Vosburg, and that one's going to hit the roof here at the Raider Dome, and this one actually works against the Raiders as that block goes too high into the air, avoiding the fans but not avoiding the ceiling. Leerud takes this one. And Kaloran sends it over to Hannig. Hannig with a good swing as Johnson with another good dig. And they'll get the kill there. I believe that was Vosburg on the outside, getting her first kill of the night. She's been set up, is just looking for her first one, and now gets that off her back. As the Raiders try to end the streak here, Von Bank coming in and goes for an attempted kill, but the back row does a good job taking care of it. I saw some net move there. I believe they're going to call that on the junior Addison Hannig, and yes, they do. Makes it 10-2 right now for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Coach Poole says, I saw some moon dancing going on over there by the senior Steinke. He says, let's get that moisture taken care of. We've had moisture here for the majority of the afternoon in Tower City as some big flurries came through. Moved its way to the east towards the Fargo area. Almost looked like a little bit of a mini hurricane on the radar. Hannig takes a swing. This one's going to go a little bit long. And it's now 11-2 Warbirds. This one's starting to look a little bit like that first set that Wyndmere-Lidgerwood took handedly from the Raiders. And how about an ace here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood as they continue to tack points onto the scoreboard here. First ace of the night for Emerson Johnson. She sends another good serve over, this time dug out by Leerud. Kaloran tips it over as the Warbirds are trying to set up their offense, and that's going to go through Pitts first, and she gets the kill and almost kills our camera in the meantime. And that makes 15 on the day, on the evening for Carolyn Pitts, the senior, in terms of kills. Coach Poole wants another timeout as your City of Hope scoreboard reads 13-2 here from Tower City.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Welcome back to Tower City here in the third set between the Warbirds and the Raiders. Right now, our City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 13, Maple River 2. And Chase and I mentioned last week as we were streaming from Tower City here that this job should come with helmets, and that last kill by Pitts reinforces that idea as she put it through the stage and almost through our camera lens here, but nobody was injured in the process as the Warbirds come up serving here. Dug out by Leerud, sets by Kaloran, swing there by Satcham, and the Warbirds answer with a free ball. Steinke's going to try to get it towards the net. Quick push there by Kaloran. And they're going to say, we'll push back as well. Lerud sends it over to Hanig. She swings. Nice dig there by Gockler in the back row. And another free ball tipped at the net slightly there by Satcham. Little communication issue there as Von Bank punches it over. And they're going to set up now Vosberg, who's got 1 kill so far. It goes out of bounds, and Kaloran slips on that, but they're going to say it was in by the Warbirds. Kaloran took quite the slip there as the moisture appeared to mess with her a little bit. And the ref is going to say, here, play on. 14-2 is your score here. Kaloran looking to set to Satcham in the middle. That was countered by Pitts in the middle there. She'll get credit for the block. And that is her, I have written down, second block of the evening. The scoreboard still reads 14-2. I believe we replayed that last point. And how about that for an ace there? Emerson Johnson gets the ace. That's her second of the evening. And it's now 15-2 Warbirds, going on quite the run here. Trying to put this one out of reach for Maple River early into the third set. And they're going to do a quick score check here. I'm currently following what Maple River has on the scoreboard here, 15-2. But there was some confusion on that in-out call. Ref said we're going to replay that one. And that's where that point kind of got lost in there a little bit, or lack of point, we should say, got lost. So it is 15-2. Everyone agrees at the scores table. Steinke, nice control there to get that pass over to Kaloran. They're going to try to get Hanig as she tries to push it over, but to no avail. 16-2 now. And everything that can go wrong right now for the Raiders is going wrong. Just need a side out here to try to get some momentum back. Steinke will take that from the back row as they set to Kaloran. Will go to Hanig, and that swing will fall on the Warbirds side. Kill for Hanig. She has 5 tonight. As the middles will switch up here a little bit. Morgan Wilm checking in. Stella Satcham will sit for a little bit. Morgan Wilm, the junior. And Lerud will send that pass back as they'll push. Pitts pushes. Kaloran sets over to Hanig. She's going to take another swing at it. Gockler there this time, sending it over to the outside where Vosberg is, but it goes a little bit deep on that swing. And point for the Raiders. And the longest streak of the set right now for Maple River, 2 trying to add on to it right now. Kind of the old knuckleball serve there from Lerud. They look to just push here as they were bluffing a swing by Pitts. Kaloran's going to do the same thing, but Pitts is all over that one. She read that one and is there for the block. Her third of the evening. At least that's what I've got written down. She might have more. My college math got me at least up to 3. And Pitts, after the block, will take the ball and serve now, up 17-4. Pitts goes to the middle, back row. As Steinke takes that, Kaloran has a lot to work with there as she gets it over to Hanig for a good swing, making something out of nothing. But to avoid a collision in the front row, the ball falls, and the point falls with Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, now 18-4 on your City of Hope scoreboard. Pitts looking to keep the serve streak going here. Dug out nicely there by Steinke. Setting up to the middle there is Hanig, tipped at the net by the freshman. There, Brenna Metcalf. But nothing the Warbirds can do with it, and Maple River gets the point. Changing the rotation here a little bit as sophomore Hallie Bisset comes to the service line, serves with the right hand, and over it goes. To the back row, Johnson will get it over to their middle hitter there. That was Summer Steinhaus taking the swing. And now she's just going to send it over. Gockler takes a swing at it from that outside position. And Hanning's going to push deep. Nice play there by Johnson in the back row to dig that out. And Pitts pushes it towards the middle. That one's going to be an errant pass out of bounds on the other side of the net by the Raiders. Point goes to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Now, if you're Maple River, do you look to still salvage this set? I mean, obviously, yeah, you do, but at least get some momentum going into the fourth set. You proved in the second set you can hang with the number 2 seed in the region. Here as an ace comes in for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And that was Vosberg getting her first ace of the night. She's got 1 kill and 1 ace now. Another one of the seniors for Tanner Carlson's Warbirds. And the set here goes to Morgan Wilm. She'll get the kill here as it was tipped into the ceiling. Morgan Wilm, her second kill of the night, gets the side out now 20-6. And we'll see if Hanning can get this Raiders team on a little bit of a run here. You're not asking for 14 in a row, but maybe at least try to get it up to double digits here and kind of salvage some momentum. And a little tip there from the middle as B-Set is going to try to get it over to Iris Richmond, who then tips it over herself. Set comes here from Johnson in the libero spot, and this swing goes a little bit too deep here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Point goes to the Raiders. It's now 20-7 on your City of Hope scoreboard. And Hanning sends it to the back where Pitts is. She digs it out. Swing there by the junior, Jurdy. And the Raiders just trying to get it over now at this point. They're going to send it back row to Pitts. She attempts a push over. Hallie B-Set sliding across the floor here on her knees, just getting that set over. And there's a swing there by Maria Jurdy, the junior. She'll get the kill, her first of the evening. Side out goes to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, and it's now another football score, 21-7, as Lila Richmond checks in for Maple River. And the serve comes up here by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Dug out by Richmond, set to B-Set. Swing goes to Richmond, but it goes a little bit deep. It's now 22-7. And we're seeing here if Summer Steinhaus can go on a little bit of a run to end this third set for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Puts up a short serve. Wilm has to get that one away from the antenna, and she does. Now to the outside there where Jurdy is, and she'll get the kill. Her second of the evening, second of the set. We got 23-7. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood starting to really pull away here. 2 points away from closing out this third set. This serve goes deep, but not deep enough as B-Set sends the set over. Kaloran tries to find that far sideline, but a little too far. And Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 1 point away from taking this third set in convincing fashion. Serve right up the middle there, dug out by Leerud. B-Set's going to set it over to Wilm, and Wilm will get her third kill of the evening, second of the set. And she says, not so fast, my friends. Let's keep this going here as she gets the ball now to serve. Probably not going to get 16 in a row, but if you can get a little momentum going into set 4, as we saw in that second set, anything could happen. Jurdy with the swing. Morgan can't handle it in the back row. Wilm cannot, I should say. And Jurdy gets her third kill and the 25th point of set 3. So Wyndmere-Lidgerwood now 1 set away from taking the final regular season game before playoff time here from Tower City. We'll be back for set 4 in just a bit.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota-Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota-Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Located on the beautiful Goose River in Hillsboro, the Goose River Golf Club offers both recreational and experienced golfers a great round. It's a 9-hole course open to the public, located right off exit 104 on I-29. The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro offers annual memberships for singles and families, also college memberships, first-time memberships, and outside 30-mile radius of Hillsboro membership available as well. Men's Day is Wednesday, Ladies' Day is Tuesday. You can learn more about getting on the Goose River Golf Club, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Fans, welcome back to Tower City in the Raider Dome here tonight, where we see our third set going the way of the Warbirds here. As our City of Hope scoreboard now reads into the fourth set, I should have here, not the third set. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood up 2-1 now. Yeah, set 4 begins or gets closer, ticks away towards us. So far, looking at my tallies, I got a 15 kills by the senior for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, Carolyn Pitts, but she's getting fed plenty of great passes by her setters here tonight, whether that be Emerson Johnson, whether it be Kira Johnson from the back row even. She's getting a lot of help from her offense, but she's taking care of business with the swings here. And speaking of swings, how about on cue, Maria Jurdy says, I will take one. And Wyndmere-Lidgerwood gets the first set as Gockler will serve it up here. Dug out there by Hannig, and Kaloran just kind of pushes it over, and the Warbirds go to try to dig that one. It might have been out of bounds, but aggression is always sought after as volleyball coaches. And the side out gives now Brielle Kaloran a chance to go on a run here. Junior sends it over to the back row, up into the old rafters here at the Raider Dome, and an ace for the Raiders, and an ace for Brielle Kaloran, her second of the evening. Correction, her third of the evening. And a 2-1 lead now, early on in set 4. Kaloran sends it over. Johnson, the libero, takes it from the back row. They're setting up Pitts, and she finishes it with her 16th kill of the evening. It's just fun to watch that set going towards her. You know, as soon as she gets up in the air that it is going to hit, it's going to be hit, and it's going to be hit hard. Not much the Raiders can do there to get that out. Errant serve here by the libero and the senior, Kira Johnson. Her first service error of the evening. Getting a side out here for the Raiders, and we go from one senior to the other here as Esther Steinke will go on a run possibly for Maple River. She's already got 3 aces tonight, tied for the team lead with Brielle Kaloran. As they set up here, Pitts in the middle. There are 3 blockers there this time. We'll give credit to both Hyam and Satcham on that one. As Hyam, actually the shortest of the 3 in the front row there, but she got up and helped assist with that block between her and Satcham to get the point for Maple River. Serve goes to the back row as Johnson digs it out. They're going to set up Vosberg, or attempt to, but that one goes a little bit too far, out of bounds. And it's 5-2 Maple River. Not an ace as it was touched twice. Steinke won't care. Steinke sends it into the back middle again as Johnson attempts to just dump it over. They're going to call a lift here on Stella Satcham. Trying to get a little fancy with that one. Seeing if they could catch the Warbirds defense sleeping a little bit there, but they do not. And this serve is going to be an ace for the aforementioned Emerson Johnson, the 5'10 junior setter. And that is her, we'll count it, third ace of the evening as she sends this one to the back row. Leerud sends it over to Kaloran. Swing to Hannig, and they're going to give the point. They're going to give the points here. I believe we're saying the side judge over there give the point to Maple River as it was tipped. So a kill there by Hannig. She just had to wait to celebrate there a minute to make sure we got the right call. Gets the side out. Now the senior, Kiana Leerud, will send it over. Back row dug out there by Gockler. Over to Johnson. And Pitts is going to go up swinging, but this one a little bit too far to my left, her right. goes out of bounds. And it's now 7-4. Maple River. Look out, Rhonda Nudell. She might need to borrow my helmet at some point. And a kind of a change-up serve there by Steinke. She gets her 4th ace of the night. And don't look now, but here comes the Raiders just as they did in set 2 with an 8-4 lead on the City of Hope scoreboard. Lee Rude sets it up here, or serves it up, excuse me. Gockler will put it up in the air. Johnson setting up now. Pitts, and she does it again. That little tip, and it works almost every time. Maple River kind of just looked at each other and just rolled their eyes. It's like, man, we've seen that 3-4 times already now. We can't do anything about it. Side out goes to the Warbirds. Carolyn Pitts will take it now and put the serve up for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And Hannig sends one off to the right, but Hyam is there. They'll get a free ball over, and they're going to try to set up now in the middle there the freshman. And that will be Brenna Metcalf, oh, excuse me, Maya Kackman. I believe her first kill of the evening. As it's now 8-6. Push over there by the Raiders is going to be tried to set up here nicely by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, but Gockler goes a little bit deep. She's asking for a tip here. A lot of asking tonight for that tip call. But to no avail. Both side judges did not put up the T signal, as now the sophomore Hallie Bisset brings in the serve. Dug out in the back row there by Johnson, and a quick little push by the junior Emerson Johnson. Usually setting, but she says, I'll take my kill here as well. Getting in on the action, her second kill of the evening. And now it's 9-7. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood trying to claw their way back to a lead here possibly, or at least a tie. As the senior now, McKenna Vosberg, will take the serve. She sets up in the middle of the court, sends it over to the senior Steinke. Biset's going to put it up the middle for Morgan Wilms. She'll get the long kill, her 4th of the evening. And the first team to double digits here in the 4th set is Maple River. 6'1" junior now. Hanning will take the serve right in front of us here. She sends it to the right side. Gockler takes care of it, and they're going to try to set up Jurdy. She does, and that pass attempt, or that dig attempt, I should say, by Bisset goes up into the fans, or at least the protecting cage around the fans. And the Raider Dome has kind of struck both teams here equally tonight. Usually it's pretty one-sided, but not picking sides here. And the side judge says that is going to land on the line for an ace. And that was Steinhaus with the ace. Give her her first ace of the evening. And don't look now, but it's 10-9. Raiders with a 1-point advantage. Dug out here by Richmond, but the swing by Wilm is met with fierce blocking power from Maria Jurdy. And she says, I'd be happy to tie it up with that block. And it's 10-10 all the way across the board here in set 4. Lee Rude getting it to her setter. Iris Richmond says, I'll put it all along the line there. And the Warbirds are going to have to put a free ball up. Richmond to Bisset, over to the other Richmond, Iris Richmond this time. And it goes a little bit deep on Iris's swing. And just like that, Wyndmere now has a 11-10 lead. This set was once 8-4 Maple River. But Wyndmere has come fighting right back. And Bisset has to do a lot with a little there just to get it over. Leroux puts her body on the line, but the Raiders can't do anything with it. And it's 12-10. Coach Poole would like to take a timeout here and slow this run of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood's. Your City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 12, Maple River 10.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
As we return to the Raider Dome here in Tower City, set 4 looks like this on our City of Hope scoreboard. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood was once down 8-4 in this fourth set, have come storming back to take a 12-10 lead as we went into our first time out there by Coach Poole and the Raiders. Looking into other scores from around the region, Northern Cass takes care of business with a 3-0 sweep down in Hankinson. Enderlin over Tri-State, so they will get the 10 seed, as Tri-State will get the 11 seed. So we have the 10, 11, and 12 all set. As the Warbirds take a free ball over the net here. Pass and set now by B-set to Kaloran. She goes cross court, and it's tipped up in the air by Summer Steinhaus. But a kill nonetheless by the junior Brielle Kaloran, her second of the evening. And a side out now. Gets the ball to Morgan Wilm as she serves it over. Goes to the back row. Johnson sets it up, and to Gockler into the block, which Satcham was there, but a little bit out, or a little bit too far into the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood faithful. So we'll take a kill there, or Wyndmere-Lidgerwood will take a kill there. Gockler, her second kill of the evening. And she serves over. Richmond can't do anything with that serve. There's an ace. Gockler's first ace of this set. And how about this? Her sixth ace overall, leading both teams so far. Steinke for Maple River has 4. Kaloran has 3. Emerson Johnson for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood also has 3. And how about a kill here for Stella Satcham? Only her second of the evening, and Coach Poole would definitely like to see her get hot at this time, get a few more kills for his front row squad. The junior now, Brielle Kaloran, sizing up this serve. Sends it over, nice low serve there, dug out by Johnson. The libero. Pitts will just do a free ball for Maple River to try to set something up. They're going to go back to Satcham. She just pushes it over. Pitts doing a little setting action here, but to no avail. And it's now 14-13. Maple River down with by 1. Kaloran's going to put a nice slow serve over there, trying to get it nice and tight to the net. Pitts now going to set it up back to her, and she's going to look for that dump again. This time it's red, and we have a lot of contact at the net. They're going to say Stella Satcham was in the net. And the point will go to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Now 15-13 on your City of Hope scoreboard. So Enderlin gets the 10 seed. If Maple River loses tonight, that means Enderlin would come here. As they swing there by Hyam. And they're going to the middle there. Pitts locked and loaded, and she will get her kill. 18th kill of the evening. And Region 1 beware when she's swinging like that. The libero here, Kira Johnson, sends it to the back row. Brielle Kaloran says, take it back. Kind of playing a little hot potato between the libero and the setter. And that is, I believe, Vosborg right there with her second kill of the evening. First of the set. And Kira Johnson's going to serve up another one here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Sends it over to Lila Richmond, the sophomore in the back row. They're going to try to get Stella Satcham going, and she does on that kill. The block was there, but goes out of bounds. Point and side out goes to Maple River. And your City Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 17, Maple River 14, as Addison Handig checks back in, as does Esther Steinke for Maple River. She serves up a back row. And the old tip drill works again, this time going to Emerson Johnson for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, her third kill of the night. As the Warbirds look to extend their lead here, right now it's at 4. She goes to the right side, nice dig there by Steinke. They're going to set up Hyam, and she's going to have to just try to push it over, and not going to get anything over on that one. Momentum was kind of pulling her one way, and the ball went the other way, so tough to get any type of push on that ball. Now 19-14, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Serve comes over. Leerud uses good body control to get that one at least to her setter, and Maple River taking nothing and turning it into something there. As Kaloran looking to set to Hannig on the outside, but a little deep on the set, therefore not going to get a great kill opportunity there. Coach Poole wants to use his second timeout here to try to slow this Warbird offense down. So we're deep into the fourth set right now, where your City of Hope scoreboard reads Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 20, Maple River 14.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Welcome back to the Raider Dome here, whereas our City of Hope scoreboard reads 20-14, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood on top here in the fourth set. As this set started off with an 8-4 lead by Maple River, but since then it has been the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood show here as they attempt to end this match tonight here in 4. Leroux takes the serve. They get it over to Hanig. She'll get a kill here. Her 7th of the night. As Satcham will go out, Morgan Wilm comes in, swapping out middles for Maple River. Leroux now, the 5'3" senior, will take the ball and serve here from the close end of the court to us. As they try to get Vosberg set up here, she does. Nice punch up in the air there by Leroux, deep into the court, and a free ball by Kaloran as Johnson's going to try to get it set up for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, and it works. We'll take a push kill right there if you're Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And I believe that was on that push kill. I think that was Summer Steinhaus. I believe her first kill of the night, if I'm not mistaken. She's one of those behind-the-scenes players here. She doesn't come out, and she's keeping that offensive live and defensive live, but anytime she can get a kill, she'll be happy about it. As they're setting up the middle hitter here, the freshman. And how about that for the freshman, making her varsity debut here. Maya Kackman gets the kill. I believe her 2nd of the night. As Coach Carlson just pulled her up here. Get her a little more experience. And Pitt sends this one over. Steinke can't get that one. And an ace to Carolyn Pitts, her 2nd ace of the match. And Wyndmere-Lidgerwood now within 2 points of ending the night here for Maple River. And a substitution coming in here by Coach Poole. A little confusion at the scores table there, as the senior Jada Von Bank will sub in for the senior Sydney Hyam. Trying to switch up the rotation here a little bit, try to get the ball back. Quick side out possibly for Maple River and see what they can do with it. But as the score reads, 23-15, got to get something going here fast. Raider Dome strikes again as that one's off the ceiling and down for the 24th point. And Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 1 point away as a substitution is going to come right back in here for Maple River as Hyam checks in for Von Bank. As Pitts gets her 4th ace of the evening. And the senior maybe trying to get her 5th ace right here as Hanning takes care of that one. They're going to try to set up. No, they're going to push here. And that's dug out there by Kaloran. She's going to try to take a back row swing. She does, as the back row can't do anything with it, but Pitts from nowhere gets that one back in. And could that have been the final point? Not yet. Good hustle all around there by Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And quite an answer there by Maple River as well. Hanning has to push this one across as she was tight to the net. They're setting up the middle here, the freshman. And push to the back row and a kill for Maple River. And they're not done yet, as Hallie Bisset will come in to serve, now subbing in for Sydney Hyam. Hallie, the 5'5" sophomore, sets when she's in, as Coach Poole runs his 6-2 offense. Gets this one over here, 16-24 is our score. And that swing will be the final one there, as the freshman Maya Kackman gets the 25th point to end it here in Tower City tonight. So on the City of Hope scoreboard, the final here after 4 sets, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood takes the 4th set 25-16 to win the match 3-1. Fans, be sure to stick around here tonight as we check out our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, as well as our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. We'll be back after this break here from Tower City.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
Fans, welcome to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. Pretty easy decision when we talk kills here. I counted 18 of them. Now that's my college math, so I probably missed a couple. But we have Carolyn Pitts here, the senior from Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. And before we talk postseason, which is now on the horizon for you and your teammates, who are you going to give credit to for the 18 kills tonight? Because I think there's a lot of people you can throw credit for, right?
Yeah, totally. I think it's all around a team effort for all of us. And, these last couple of games we've had trouble just getting down on ourselves and those kinds of things. But we really brought it all out tonight and just, we gave it our all. And I think that's incredible for the juniors that we have on our team. So definitely credit to our defense tonight. I thought that was amazing, including with our front row. But, yeah.
Yeah, the front row was dominant tonight. We see on Maple Riverside, Addison Hanning and Stella Satcham, they're two talls. Usually can get into a nice groove, get a lot of kills, but your defense was there. Whether it was one block, two blockers, three blockers, you had everybody there. Now, in terms of that leadership, when your head gets down, who do you and who does Coach Carlson lean on to kind of bring everybody's chins back up?
I think we all just rely on each other, really. I mean, we've tried in the past to just have that one person bring us all up, and that hasn't worked so well. So we all just trust each other, and we rely. We have such good chemistry that it's incredible to play with these girls. I mean, they are so bringing each other up more than themselves, and it's incredible to watch and play with.
And this has been a fun team to watch over the years. You were young, years ago, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, okay? You had to put your time in, right? It's kind of that learning curve, and now here you are, the number 2 seed in the region. How exciting is that for a player to get that 2 seed, to get that bye, and to potentially make a deep run into the first state appearance for the co-op since 2009?
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, we have definitely put in the work. As just a smaller school, not having a lot, and we have definitely all gone in the summers, and I think it's just being around each other, like the chemistry that we have and the energy that we bring. It's incredible, and playing with each other so much, it's really benefited.
Well, Carolyn, I want to thank you for joining us here on our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. With my tallies here, 18 kills. I got at least 2 aces for you, and I know you had at least 3 blocks. There's probably a few more there that my eyes couldn't keep up with. So good luck to you. Good luck to the Warbirds. Good luck to your team as you go into Region 1 postseason play.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be back here with our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game after these short messages.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at Plant.
Welcome back here, the victorious coach tonight, Tanner Carlson for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Let's talk, before we get to postseason, let's just talk, what did you see out of your girls tonight? You know, before the game we said that this game really didn't mean anything in the standings. I shouldn't say it really didn't mean anything in the standings for you, but what did you see in a game where they could have maybe pulled off the reins a little bit?
Right. Yeah, I think it was a big momentum game. I knew we were locked in for the 2 seed. The girls knew that, but they still came out to play, so that's awesome. And it's always nice to win that last regular season game going into the regional tournament. I thought we played. This part of the season is always a little bit strange. Seems like September, early October, there's games, tournaments, and now, I mean, we've played like maybe 2 games in 2.5 weeks. It feels like so. Having these longer breaks, you never know how they're going to show up. But I thought we did a great job. It was super hot in this gym tonight. I know home court advantage in this gym is real, but I thought we played really well. We actually tried out some new stuff. Caroline, obviously, she played great. I don't know how many kills she had yet. I'll have to count all that stuff up. But I thought back row, in this gym, with how the ceiling is, I thought we didn't have a whole lot of balls go off the ceiling, but I thought if they did, we were all ready to go. They tried tipping a lot. Our back row was ready to go. And we just pulled up this freshman, Maya Cackman. She had some big kills for us. This was her varsity debut, so she got the last point of the match, and so she played really well.
No butterflies in the stomach for the freshman there.
Didn't seem like it.
So you're talking that back row, and I think that's a great way to bring in our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Look at your libero back there, Kira Johnson. Yeah. I mean, if this was a baseball field, her jersey would be full of grass stains. She was everywhere tonight.
Yeah, she was a little banged up at the start. She had that pad on her leg, but that came off pretty quick, didn't phase her. So even though it's a little bruised, but I think she was fine with it coming off. She's a hard worker. She's a horse. She, from corner to corner, line to line, I know she's going to give it her all. She doesn't care if she gets hurt. She doesn't care if she runs into the wall. She's going to try to make her best attempt at a play. Great veteran leadership back there. A lot of our girls been playing quite a while, so having that veteran senior leadership is kind of paying off for our team this year.
Yeah, that veteran leadership that unfortunately, this is coaching, but it goes away. So hopefully someone takes her shoes and all of your senior shoes here in the next coming season. But we're not talking next season. We're talking postseason right now. You locked up a number 2 seed in Region 1, so you don't have to go and play anywhere or host anybody. You're going to Lisbon, and that is a big break here for you too. That'll be your first game in 7 days. So is there any concerns there, or is your team going to be locked in by the time Lisbon, I should say, the Region 1 tournament rolls around?
I think we have a good chance to be locked in. We'll probably, as you said, it sounds like we're playing the winner of these guys, Maple River and Enderlin, right?
Maple River and Enderlin won in 3 sets, so they will be coming here to the Raider Dome. Yes.
Okay. So we're still debating on if we're going to come here or not, or maybe just have a watch party, watch as a team, have some team bonding stuff. But, yeah, we're going to have a lot of practices. We're going to have a lot of time to prepare. This was a good team. That second set, that wasn't because we were playing terrible. They beat us. If they're on, they have a couple players who can make a lot of plays, and they made the right plays in the right situations in our right rotation. So hats off to them. Luckily, we were able to come out tonight. And if if it happens to be them again, or Enderlin, prep for Enderlin too, we'll have to see who wins that one first.
So show respect there by Coach Carlson to Coach Poole and his girls tonight. Didn't go down without a fight and it was basically a 2 versus 7 matchup, which could end up happening again next week.
Yep.
We will see how this tournament plays out. Coach Carlson, thank you for joining us here on our post-game show, especially talking about our precision play of the game, sponsored by RDK. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Coach, good luck in the postseason. We'll see you down the road.
All right, thank you.
Fans will be back after this. Short messages from our sponsors.
Your home for the Region 1 and Region 2 volleyball tournaments is YourLiveEvent.com.
Gittleson will give it to Smeldon, to Haley Smeldon, and down for the kill.
From the quarterfinals on Monday, November 6th, through the region title matches on Thursday, November the 9th.
Hansen back set. Here comes Satcham with the tip. Jensen with the cover. Rush sets up Josie for the kill.
Catch the Region 1 and Region 2 volleyball tournaments from Lisbon and Larimore on YourLiveEvent.com.
An update from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Now on the lot, 13x90 HP brand auger, all set up and it's on the lot, ready to go to your farm. New 33-foot Woolrich 657 DCR disc chisel with 3-bar harrow on the lot. New 29-foot Woolrich Chisel Pro. Ask for discounted pricing on new Woolrich tillage equipment. Don't forget the best discounts now on Amity beet equipment. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Fans, welcome back to our post-game show here tonight. We went through, first we interviewed the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, which was Carolyn Pitts, and just a force to be reckoned with there from Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. 18 kills is what I had. We could have had more than that even for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Coach Carlson, looking forward now into the postseason here for both these teams. Honestly, they're going to have to take different paths, but their paths will cross if Maple River takes care of business on Friday. Their paths will cross again. So these two teams could play each other 2 times in 1 week. But Enderlin's going to have something to say about that as they wrapped up the 10 seed tonight with their 3-set win over Tri-State. Everything else is slowly falling into play as we get more scores. I'm trickling in, but I haven't gotten any scores here trickling in yet as I keep checking Twitter a little bit just to see if anything has popped up. The 8 and 9 seed will be Lisbon, or that'll match up Lisbon and Kindred. For that one, the winner of that match will go on to face the number 1 seed Northern Cass. The 5-12 seed, or the 5-12 matchup will take Richland and either Hankinson or Central Cass. And the winner of that match will go on to face the number 4 seed, Sargent County. We just mentioned Maple River and Enderlin will be playing here in Tower City on Friday night. The winner gets a shot again, as you would say, at the number 2 seed here, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, who showed, who they were tonight with some dominant offense and great back row defense, as Coach Carlson mentioned. And the 6-11 seed, we know Tri-State will be the 11, and we don't know exactly who the 6 will be. It'll be Hankinson or Castleton again, or Central Cass, I should say, kind of depending on how the fallout of those last matches go here tonight, as every team was in action, or almost every team was in action throughout the Region 1, let's call it universe here. So, top 4 seeds, as we mentioned before the game, will get a bye. Northern Cass, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, Oak Grove, and Sargent County. Everyone else has got a play-in game that comes out Friday night. Depending on the higher seed is where the location of that will be. So from everyone here at Your Live Event and YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Alex Hoffman. I'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight. to witness Wyndmere-Lidgerwood take 3 sets over the Maple River 1 to get their final regular season win of the year. So we will see you at postseason time here in Region 1, playing games, and then eventually at Lisbon as well. So thank you for coming in tonight, and we'll see you soon.